Welcome back to the Run Like a T-Rex YouTube channel, and the first of a brand new series called CantRunWontRun. So, the whole point of this series is aimed at me trying to get people out who would call themselves non-runners and get them out for a bit, a run walk or a run or a walk, and just sort of explain a bit the reasoning behind why I enjoy running, what it's given me. I'm probably focusing more on the mental than the physical. The physical's great, but the mental health benefits, put my teeth back in, have been far greater. And yeah, just having a bit of a chat about their perceptions or experience of running in the past. What stops them from doing it? Do they have a preferred form of exercise or something they want to have a go? Just trying to get people moving and getting some of the benefits of exercise. So off to run with my first guest, Amelia, my niece, who is a cheerleader, and who's been set the challenge by her coach along with the rest of her teammates to do a 2-mile run over Christmas. So I said I'd run with her, and then after a New Year's Eve we decided let's give this a go. So yeah, after volunteering to do just a one-off run, we decided let's try and see if we can make it a bit of a series. And so yeah, that's the plan. So running to her house now, and then 2 miles, and then I'll run home. So yeah, that is the plan. It's another cold old morning though. It was -4 last night, I think. So yeah, my poor beanie, it's getting washed more than a chauffeur's limo at the minute, because it's basically wearing it on every run. So yeah, right, nice and easy there. Treating today as my easy run, and then yeah, we'll go see Amelia. Right, first guest, Amelia. So Amelia's my niece. She's second year of uni, studying sports therapy. Is that the proper title? So, and cheerleading is her sport. She's you've been here, there and everywhere. You've been to the States. You've gone to the States twice this year. Yep. Worlds and what's the other one? NCAA Nationals. NCAA Nationals. So yeah, I mean, she got a scholarship at uni on the basis of her ability at cheerleading, so she knows her shiz. So do you want to basically explain why we're running?
So, for part of our Christmas conditioning, we've got to do running, a 2-mile run. So, yeah. Ooh.
Try not to trip over. So yeah, that's how this came about. And then after chatting on sort of New Year's Eve, we then decided to make a little series out of it, encouraging different people to run or find an exercise that they enjoy. So that's what the plan is. So we're doing all right. We're about 600 or 700 metres in, so coming up to half a mile. How are you feeling?
Good.
So If we need to walk, we can walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, right. Probably a bit easier. I can't tell if she's in shot or not because the sun is directly behind me, so it's sort of reflecting a bit. So yeah, so you've been cheerleading now for. You started at school, wasn't it? On the back of.
Yeah, when I was like 4. Quite a while now.
So yeah, you started off as a dancer.
Yep.
And then got into cheerleading, and yeah, you've done that with. What, you did it with school, didn't you? Every year.
Yeah.
They went up at the. What was it called? The velodrome, wasn't it? It was
Yeah, in Manchester.
In Manchester, where all the schools. And now you've been with like a proper club.
Yep. Go everywhere.
So yeah, 15 years then.
Yep, quite a while.
So can't doubt a commitment. And see, obviously it's a very different form of exercise because so cheer routine's what, 2 to 3 minutes, something like that.
Either 2 or 2.5 minutes.
Okay.
So
it's very short, sharp, quick. Amelia is it a base?
Back squat.
Back spot. So essentially it's her job to keep the flyers, who are the girls she's thrown up and down in the air, are safe, and she's there to support them. So strong legs, strong shoulders, strong core. But yeah, it's I suppose running like this is just to build your aerobic base a little bit, get your base fitness up. It's not completely translatable to cheer, but you know, it's moving your legs, it's getting your heart moving. So
Yeah.
so what sort of like fitness work do you do with cheer?
So we do a lot of more like, we call it conditioning, so we do a lot more like individual exercises. So
Dependent on what your position is, or is it generic for everybody?
Yeah, kind of generic. We do a lot of like core work,
Yeah.
a lot of squats. So to go alongside our run over Christmas, we've got a certain amount of squats we have to do, different varieties of squats.
Okay, yeah.
Quite a bit of core work as well.
Well, yeah, everything comes from your core. If you've got a weak core, then you're not gonna be able to do
I find
anything.
that a lot easier than running.
Yeah. Well, it's what you used to. It's a very different form of exercise, and you use slightly different muscles, and you use them in a different way. Obviously, different range of motion as well. So it's yeah, it's like if you know, I run 3-4 times a week. If I tried to do your conditioning circuit, I'd probably be in bits after 10 minutes. So just because it's a different form of fitness, you're working different muscles. By my own admission, as I put on my long run updates, my chicken leg update as the wife calls them, I very rarely do any form of strength and conditioning. I just run. It's trying to find the time. So yeah, but obviously you've been quite dedicated over Christmas, haven't you? You were.
Yeah, we've got a programme to follow, and for every person that doesn't do the programme, it's a mile for everyone. So I'm hoping everyone does the programme.
So Bomb Squad, I hope you're all doing your exercises, because there's what, 25 of you?
I think it's like 20.
Careful.
24, I think.
24.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Similar.
You could end up doing an impromptu January marathon if you've not done it. So got a few days.
I not.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, great. Right. It's almost a mile in now. Mills is doing really well. But it is cold, so it's hard work breathing when it's this cold. Doing it as your first running. I mean, did you do much running at school?
I did some cross country, but like ages ago.
But it's like most things in PE, you're being forced to do it. And yeah. So okay. Well, a couple of miles is no mean feat, so if you get this done, you should be really proud of yourself and stuff. So, and we'll hopefully next time you'll be able to think, you know what, I can do that. You're not doing 2 miles because you're being told to. You're doing 2 miles because you recognise the benefits of it, either your own fitness or I do it for mental health as much as anything. Right, last little climb. We're trying to get to the petrol station, and yeah, helps keep me sane. It's and just the endorphin buzz, like you'll obviously know the biological stuff, being you know, a uni student, so it does a lot for. Sorry, do you want to swap sides? Right. So I don't want to get cancelled for being a chauvinist, but I don't like women walking next to the road, so I always go roadside. But so yeah, it's you know, you'll know from when you've done your conditioning, you come back from cheer, as hungry as you are, because you've like, you train for like a couple of hours, don't you? You like, you work hard. You know, you feel wicked afterwards, and it's all about finding the exercise that gives you that. So if you don't like running or whatever, don't run. Find something else. Whether it's just walking or swimming, cycling, like cheer, or just going to the gym and lifting a few weights, going on cross trainer and a bike and a rowing machine and all that kind of stuff. Just getting your body moving and your blood pumping. You'll feel ace. You know, I've lost just shy of 2.5 stone in the last 2 years through running, but the sort of mental benefits and just general well-being side is way more important than like the physical. The fact I've had to buy smaller jeans and stuff like that, you know, it's so what other conditioning stuff have you been doing other than the squats and lunges? Have you got any? Is it just squats, legs and core? Is that kind of the primary focus?
A little bit of arms.
Alright, it kind of makes sense if you've got to lift people up.
Mainly legs and core.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Core's the root of everything, you know, it enables your body to move, so even if you can have really strong legs, but if you've got a weak core, you're not going to be able to, you know, put them out to work as well, as they're not going to work as efficiently. And you know, if you're moving yourself but with like a really poor posture over the stuff, you're going to tire quickly and all that kind of stuff. So so second year sports therapy. So what are your hopes for, try not to get run over, what are your hopes for, say, placement? And because you're doing a 4-year course, you do your 3-year sort of degree course and a 4th year as a placement. Have you got any ideas of what?
Definitely sport based.
Okay.
So ideally with a sports club, but not really sure what sort of sport yet. So
have you got obviously sort of coming to halfway through your 2nd year now?
Yeah.
Have you got a sort of focus within the subjects that you're particularly drawn to? Is it the massage? Is it like the injury rehabilitation stuff? Is it the prevention or just general well-being? One
of our modules this year is rehab, and I'm really enjoying that.
Okay.
We don't do much massage this year because we've done clinic now. It's over because we only do it for 1 semester. So
right.
I do quite enjoy massage, but it's very obviously quite physical. But I do really enjoy rehab as well.
Yeah.
That's definitely interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know from personal experience from when I was in the army, and I've had a few running injuries in the last couple of years, so I've always spoken to Stu at Sports Therapy 1. Go and subscribe to his channel, by the way, so he's getting more active on YouTube. You know, you never sort of, a lot of people, we don't value things as much as until we can't do them anymore. So rehab's massively important because it has, you know, like we were saying about the mental health benefits of exercise. If you suddenly take that away and people are using that as a bit of a crutch for, you know, keeping themselves ticking over and helping with some of the clearing the head at the end of the day, if they then can't do that, they've then got no outlet, and that's when, you know, they can either find less productive or less healthy ways to deal with things, or just bottle things up. Or so, you know, it's a massive thing for, you know, I look at it like we've got members at masses that are in their 80s who are still running, you know, doing park run each week, and you know, you can be setting people up for life to keep themselves fit and active and independent to a certain degree later on in life. So it is important. So yeah, and you always, you know, you've got a bit of problem solving in there as well, with, because just because someone's presenting with an injury doesn't mean that's where the root cause is. It could be, you know, it could be something like a mobility or weak, like strength imbalance in like your glute versus your hip flexor, or you know, and that's causing like a knee issue, and you know, all those sorts of things. So yeah, I bet it'd be really interesting. So if anyone in like Coventry, Warwickshire area wants to, is in a position to be able to offer Mills a 1-year placement, or maybe a couple of people, if you can do it on like a, where she might get exposed to different things. Is that an option? Can you have?
I think so, yeah. We just have, We have to make up 200 hours.
Okay, so she's got 200 hours to do, so if that's something you feel like you could help her with, then either drop us a comment down below or drop me a comment on YouTube or Instagram, whatever, and I'll be able to put you in touch with Mills and we can try and get something sorted. So we're at the top of this hill now. Right, last little bit up the hill, nearly there. So Mills has done really well, especially for first run. It's very, very cold, so sort of that hurts your lungs as you breathe in. So and it's a very different form of exercise and nature of being a cheerleader, and she's always doing her exercise indoors, so outdoors is a bit of a, she's stepping outside her comfort zone, which is, yeah, it's good for everyone to do every now and again. So but she's done really well. We've got about 70 or 80 metres to go, and we'll take a bit of a walking debrief back to her house. Well done, Mills. Right, we're at the top of the hill now, so all the way to Tremolo. Well done, super job.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Well done. 2 miles done.
Yes.
Right, so I've got to tag them on Instagram to prove that you've done it now, have I? We'll get a little selfie as well so you can post it on the group. So, how was that?
Hard.
Hard? What, was it as hard as you were expecting, or?
Probably even.
Okay. It's about what you... That's good though, you did really well. I mean, it's not... Anyone who lives on the west side of Coventry knows you've kind of got... It's a bit lumpy in places. It's... You know, we're not on the side of a mountain by any stretch, but... You know, there's enough hills for you to notice when you're running around them, so... but you did really well. You know, first one done.
Yes.
It's... you know, and like... Probably on a par with maybe a first. In fact, that's probably a couple of weeks into like a Couch to 5k program sort of pace is how much we were running versus walking. So she did really well. Yeah, very different exercise to what she's doing. And
That's better.
so I might have to, yeah, so you can see a bit better now. So maybe Mills will have to get her own back and put me through my paces at a chair conditioning work session at some point. And yeah, I'll be walking around like John Wayne because my legs hurt and my core hurts and all that kind of stuff. So maybe she can get her own back and thrash me that way. So, but no, really enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for
well done.
Me.
2 miles done. It's your first 2 mile run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completed.
So, there's 2 park runs you can do in Worcester, so if you fancy giving them a go on a Saturday morning, although that's expecting a uni student to be up at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning is probably a bit ambitious.
Definitely.
So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this. Pop a comment down below, let me know what sort of thing you'd like, you know, what sort of people, or you know, what sort of backgrounds you'd like me to do, or anything you'd like me to add as a feature, or sort of questions I should be asking, or that sort of thing. First one, so all a bit of a learning curve. Massive thank you to Mills for agreeing to come on. You know, oh yeah, I'm pushing you out your comfort zone, and I'm going to put a GoPro camera in your face. So, but no, thank you for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.